I didn't allow my daughter-in-law to host a party at my house without asking me first. So my son Kevin moved out about 3 years ago when he got married. They live in this tiny apartment across town where you can barely fit a couch and a coffee table in the living room. Kevin's always been my baby, and even though he's 25 now, I still worry about him constantly. But Jenna, she's something else entirely. Last Tuesday, I was at work when Kevin called me around noon. He sounded all nervous and was like, "Hey Mom, so Jenna wanted me to ask you something." Already red flags going up, because since when does Jenna need Kevin to ask me things? She's got my number. Turns out Jenna wanted to throw her sister's baby shower at my house this weekend. Not asking if it was okay, not checking if I had plans, just basically announcing it. Kevin was like, "She already invited 20 people and ordered a cake. She figured since your house is bigger, it would be perfect." I was sitting in my car in the parking lot at work, just staring at the steering wheel. 20 people, a cake already ordered, all decided without even a text message to me first. I told Kevin I'd think about it and hung up. But here's the thing, this isn't the first time Jenna's pulled stuff like this. Last Christmas, she rearranged my entire kitchen while I was at the store because she said my spice rack was inefficient. The year before that, she brought her 3 cousins to Thanksgiving dinner without telling anyone, and I had to scramble to make enough food. She has this way of just assuming everything will work out how she wants it, like the world revolves around her schedule and her plans. So I called Kevin back that evening and told him no. Simple as that. No explanation, no negotiation, just no. Kevin got all quiet and then asked why. So I explained that adults ask permission before using other people's houses for parties. They don't just assume and then inform. The next day, Jenna showed up at my door. She was holding 2 grocery bags and had this fake smile plastered on her face. "Hi, I brought stuff for the party setup. I figured we could decorate together tonight." I didn't even let her inside. I stood in the doorway and said, "There's no party happening here." Her face went from fake happy to confused to angry in about 3 seconds. "But I already told everyone. I sent invitations. I ordered decorations." "That sounds like a you problem," I said, and I meant it. She started getting all worked up, saying I was being unreasonable and that family helps family. I told her that family also respects boundaries and asks before they assume. The conversation got heated pretty quick. "You're just doing this because you don't like me," she said, which honestly wasn't totally wrong, but that wasn't the point. "This is about basic courtesy, Jenna. You don't get to volunteer other people's homes for your events." She stormed off and apparently called Kevin crying about how mean I was being. Kevin called me later asking if I could just let it slide this once. "She's really stressed about this party, Mom. Her sister's been planning it for months." I told Kevin that if Jenna had asked me nicely 3 weeks ago, I probably would have said yes. But the fact that she just assumed and then got mad when I said no, that's not how adults handle things. The party ended up happening at some community center that cost them $200 to rent. Jenna posted about it on Facebook with some